Hello my FIFA players, welcome back to the YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a tutorial on the driven lob through pass on FIFA 23. Before we get into this video, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and leave this video a like at the end of this video. So, when it comes to doing the driven lob through pass on FIFA 23, if you're playing on the PS5, all you have to do is hold L1, R1 triangle. And if you're playing on the Xbox, all you have to do is hold LB, RB, Y, and that should activate the driven lob through pass on FIFA 23. I must admit, when doing this attacking method, it is very useful, it is very effective. It's definitely one of my go-to ways of scoring on FIFA 23. And when doing this, remember, it's down to timing and perfection. It's not always going to work. And if you're gonna do it, you want to make sure you have good attackers. For instance, you want to have Keane, Haaland, Voller, those kind of players that are quite fast, quite physical as well. And also, when you're passing it, doing it, you want to make sure the player that you're passing it with, they got a decent passing attributes. If you're gonna use a player that ain't got good passing attributes, then it might be a bit difficult. It's not always gonna work. Then you might see it pass be a bit ineffective. So remember, when doing this, you want to have players that has got good pace. Anything 90 and above, that I'll say that is pretty much good, because what happens is your opponent's defenders ain't going to be able to quite catch your strikers, as majority at this stage of FIFA, a lot of defenders ain't got much of good pace. So your striker will be able to run in behind that defensive line and should be able to have a one-on-one situation with the goalkeeper and score that goal. So now we're going to look into the examples of how to do the driven lob through pass. So in this example, you can see that I've passed the ball to Haaland, and Haaland's doing a hold-up play. And what I'm looking for now is to see which attacker is looking to run in behind my opponent's defense. So in this example, you can see that Keane is sitting in between my opponent's defenders and he's looking to run in behind. So now I'm going to activate the driven lob through pass and use my left directional stick and aim the ball in Keane's direction, which to see the ball lob right over my opponent's defense straight into Keane's direction. So once the ball has been passed into his direction, you see Keane controls the ball and my opponent is literally struggling to deal with that ball. And then he's straight through on goal, and I just slot it straight past the goalkeeper. So now let's look at another example. So in this example, it's going to be different from the first one. Instead of me looking for a player that is running in behind my opponent's defense, I'm going to start off with my attacker, which is Voller. I'm going to do the pass and move for him to run into my opponent's defensive line. So look, Voller's got the ball. I'm going to press L1 and X to do the pass and move, and you see Voller starts running in behind my opponent's defensive line. So as you can see now, Voller is making a run towards my opponent's defenders. Once he gets near my opponent's defenders, I'm just going to activate the driven lob through pass, and you see the ball go up over my opponent's defenders. Voller controls it, and now I just need to finish it towards the far post, and it should be a goal. One of the beautiful thing about doing these driven lob through pass, it is so hard for your opponents to defend them. It practically leaves you in no man's land, and there's nothing to defend. You're just gonna have to try and do anything you can do to stop your opponent from scoring. So people, man, let me know if this tutorial is very helpful, and if you're not doing it, I hope you are adding it into your game. So that brings it to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing more tutorials on FIFA 23, ways that I'm scoring, passing, things that will help you with your game being a better player. So peace out people, and I'll see you next time.